Right. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are presenting our project ActiReco, a mood-based activity recommendation system. In today's fast-paced digital world, people often struggle to decide what to do in their free time. Whether it is choosing entertainment, relaxation, fitness, or social activities, users are often overwhelmed by too many options. Our project aims to solve this problem by introducing an AI-powered system that recommends activity based on the user's mood. In Currently, most recommendation systems use content-based filtering and collaborative filtering techniques. These systems mainly depend on past user behavior, historical data, and preference of similar users. For example, Netflix recommends movie based on watch history. Spotify suggests songs based on listening behavior. Amazon recommends product based on the previous purchases. However, these systems have some major limitations. They mostly suggest popular or trending items. They do not consider users' real-time mood. They depend heavily on past data. They struggle to provide recommendations for new users, known as the cold start problem. Thank you.
The problem statement is users face too many choices and struggle to decide activities. Current systems rely on past data, not real time. Recommendations often feel irrelevant to current situations. New users face poor suggestions because of the cold start problem. Lack of personalization, explainability, and unified platform are some of the major problems. Our objective is to build a mood-based recommendation system using NLP and using hybrid filtering for better and accurate suggestions. It helps in providing real-time personalized recommendations. It also handles new users with cold start solution. And we can also improve user experience with modern and interactive UI.
Check, check. Coming to the existing solutions, there are already a lot of existing solutions available in the market, like e-commerce websites, social media, and streaming services. Platform like Netflix suggest content based on watch history. Apps like Amazon recommend products using past purchases. Spotify suggests songs based on listening behavior, and YouTube recommends videos using user activity. Because even these existing solutions have limited exceptions, like they can't handle cold start problems and can't give based upon context behavior recommendations. And most systems focus on past data, not real time data. And coming to our proposed solution, we have proposed a solution to handle these exceptions, like mood based recommendations, which suggest activities based on users' current mood and preferences, and also NLP analysis using natural language processing to understand user emotions from input. And we are using a hybrid approach which combines content based and collaborative filtering for better accuracy. And we are also continuously improving the recommendations using user interactions, which stores the data in the SQL database, and also including extendable results, multi-domain suggestions, and fallback options. Due to this, we can solve the cold start problem and also give the personalized suggestions based upon the context of the recommendations.
And coming to key features, it recommends suggestions based on their mood, and it uses hybrid recommendation system. It uses also multiple techniques for better accuracy, and it will give recommendations based on real-time personalization. It also adapts suggestions based on the user inputs, and also it explains the recommendations and provide reasons for each suggestion, and also with a better interaction, which also improves over time using user behavior. And coming to tech stack, we have used frontend React.js, Tailwind CSS for user UI and design, and backend Fast API, Python for API and server logic, and Transformers for recommendations and NLP for machine learning. SQLite for database, and GitHub VS Code Postman for tools and others. Thank you.
System architecture. The system follows a client-server architecture model. Front-end layer React, front-end layer contains React.js. UI handles user input data and displays recommendations. In backend API, fast API processes and requests and manages system flow. Core modules includes recommendation engine, sentiment analysis, and analytics. And in machine learning layer uses TF, IDF, collaborative filtering, and NLP model. In database layer, we use SQLite that which stores users' activities and interaction data. And coming to the front end, this is the workflow diagram. First, the user inputs its login credentials, then you interact with the UI components. Then from the UI components, the API key sends to the backend fast API layer, and from fast API layer, it goes to the analytics module, then the authentication module, then the recommendation module, and finally sentiment analysis. And from analytics module, it uses a SQLite database in which contains users' activities and interactions. And the recommendation engine uses a hybrid recommendation system, which includes collaborative filtering, TF-IDF, cosine similarity, and NLP module. And in machine learning, from machine learning, we use a sklearn and Hugging Face transformers. And the workflow. Coming to the workflow, user enters the mood. Then the activity recommends activities based on their mood. The system matches users based on their mood. ActiveReco suggests other activities like trending ones and others which are allowed by users with similar tastes. Thank you. Next feature and we'll continue.
Coming to the learning outcomes, we have learned recommendation systems like content-based and collaborative filtering. We have applied NLP and sentimental analysis for the mood-based suggestions. We gained experience in full-stack development using React.js and Fast API. We have built scalable system architecture and REST APIs, solved real-world issues like cold start problem and debugging. Coming to conclusion and future scope. Built a mode-based system for personalized activity recommendations. Improves user experience with context-aware suggestions. Face challenges like cold start, sentiment accuracy, and integration issues. Can be enhanced using advanced ML models and better emotion detections. Future improvements include cloud development, deployment, security, and multi-domain expansion. Thank you.